What is up, guys? I'm back with another tutorial video for you. In this video I'm gonna teach you how to build the Bowie, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 ship. This ship was a real challenge for me to build because it uses some advanced techniques the community found out about, like in the last days, right? And it uses all of the techniques actually, and it was a real challenge for me to learn these techniques and to put it in practice. And but even harder than this was the fact that after I built the whole ship, now then I had to strip it down and build it all back, like paying attention to how can I make this as comprehensive as possible for you guys to follow along and be able to reproduce it, you know? Because when we're building a ship, we just put parts and take it off, and put another one and take it off, and we spend like hours trying to figure out a small detail or something. And well, trying to make a comprehensive guide is kind of hard, but I tried my best, and I hope you guys are able to follow along with me and have some patience, because the beginning of the video is going to be a bit boring, and let's go. And I hope you can follow along with me and make your own ship. So let's get started. Ready? Let's start our new Corvette here. As for the parts required, this time I chose to put it in the video description to avoid mistakes, okay? So check it out. Alright guys, let's get started. Well, first thing I'm gonna say to you is try to find a station that has good lighting and low traffic of ships, because this is gonna help in the process of building this ship, because it's a very tall ship. It's almost like the tallest you can get in the game, okay? And I was lucky because I just warped to a new system, and I got to this station here that has these white lights, you know, and well, I didn't see any ship landing here or getting away yet. So I don't know if this system has or not traffic in the station, but this by far is going very, very well. I'll see if I can get the glyphs for the system, you know, and I'll put on the video or in the description later when I'll be editing the video to YouTube. Well, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the mag fuel landing thrusters, because this is the one we're gonna use for the build, okay? And then we will create a stage here. We're going to create a stage here for us to be able to apply the radial technique that was discovered by the YouTuber called Action Pants Gaming. I'm going to leave his channel link in the description for you guys to check out if you want. And how do you do that? We're going to need a lot of walkways. I would say, well, get at least 40 or maybe 50 walkways. Preferably the ambassador variant, because this is the one we will be using for this build. All right. After we put the landing thrusters in the exact middle of the hangar, we will get 25 ambassador walkways, and we're gonna make this square made of these walkways, just like I'm doing here. Okay. Just follow along with me and create this 5x5 square with the landing gear right in the middle, just like this. Go ahead and paint the central one by red, just to help you as a guide, you know. And then we will extend this walkway to the side, and we will build a small ship here. It's like a prototype of something that just have the things we need to save the ship, because in this build we're going to be saving a lot, because we can mess up at sometimes, and it's going to be ugly if we mess up. So we're going to be saving a lot. We need a cockpit, a reactor, thrusters, and an access way. So let's do it right here very quickly, trying to use the pieces that we will use in the build. Okay, you see how this gets dark when you go to the corners. This is going to be annoying at some point, but let's go. What it would be without a challenge, right? We will use a Titan class bay here. I use the what's the name of this one? It's the Thunderbird class cockpit. Okay, I'm gonna use this Medusa class reactor. We already have the landing thrusters behind this red walkway here. Now we need the weapons and the thrusters, okay? I'm gonna get the photon cannon because this is my favorite. And the thrusters we will use is the Canopy string thrusters, just like the Milano, okay? After we put all the necessary parts for us to save the Corvette, we're just gonna put another piece here that is the radar dome right in the middle, and then we will save the build. Just click apply edits, and our ship is now saved, okay? Now we will walk over the ship. We're gonna go here, use our jetpack to come over this, and we'll use a technique that involves putting paneled windows around this radar dome here to create a circular shape for us to attach the walkways after we create it, okay? Well, first thing you're gonna do, turn on your torch by pressing T so you can see these lines here, okay? And this is the boring part, you know. It's gonna be boring, but just go with me. It's gonna be worth it at the end. You're gonna build something very, very unique. All right. This technique is very nice. What you have to do, you're gonna press the Z to open your inventory here. You go to the first icon, get the paneled window, and you're gonna see it snaps in places. You see this little green dot here? It's trying to snap in the places. You will press V to turn off the snap. You see free placement enabled. Now you can place this window wherever you want. You know, if you click right here, you see you just put a window in a very strange rotation over this dome here. Okay, we're gonna remove this one. I was just making a demonstration for you how it works. Then press X to remove it. All right, gonna get it again. Make sure the placement is free. You see toggle free placement over there. It's on. And then you have to align this big gap here in the dome top with this one in the bottom. You see, and you can go sideways until you align these two. By going sideways, it's really hard. So I found out an easier way. You go like you were steering a car. You go front like. If this is not aligned to this and it's by this side, by the left side, you just put your mouse here, put your cursor here, right? And you go front, and then you align with the gap and go backwards. And you do it again. Go front, align with the gap and go backwards. And you keep doing this. And this is gonna slowly align the top gap with the bottom gap. Okay? You see? Here it's past a bit. It's a bit off to the right now. And then you go to the right a bit, just press front and go backwards. It's still a bit off, just a little bit off. Just go here, and now it's perfect. You see? You can see this small place, this small X here, is aligned with this gap here, the black gap here, and also aligned with this thin gap here. This is the perfect place for you to put the window, okay? And you're gonna aim your cursor right at this intersection here, exactly in the middle, the best you can, in the middle of this black line here, okay? Here's the perfect place for us to put it. It's kind of hard, and you put it, and that's it. This is in the perfect place. Now you're gonna have to repeat this a lot of times. This is because this is why this is annoying, you know. But you will end up with a very well round shape in the end, and it's gonna be worth it, okay? So I'm gonna teach you another time how to do it. I'm gonna go by 90 degrees here, doing the front, and I'm gonna speed up the process so you don't have to watch this, okay? Just like I said, this is offset to the right. Then I go put my cursor around here, go front, align with the gap, go backwards, go front, backwards, front and backwards, and it's almost aligned already, okay? Then I'm gonna put a little less, almost in the perfect place. It seems like it's in the perfect place already, you see? And then we go with the cursor here again, try to align the best as you can in the middle of this little X here, and place it, all right? Okay guys, one more time. Then I'm gonna go here, beneath these two, and I'm gonna do the same. You see, it's by the left, go front, align with the gap, go back. Go front, align with the back and go back. And you keep doing this until this is perfectly aligned with the line at the bottom. I'm repeating myself, but this is very important, okay? If you survive this part, you're gonna love the rest of the build. This is the most annoying part, I know. You see? And after you make a corner like this, you can kind of check if this is aligned by looking at the corners. You see, you see it's slightly offset to the top, just a bit. It's not gonna be an issue. You can continue. You see? It's going perfect now. The only one that's really hard is the one that is in the back here, because you can't see the gap at the bottom of the part, you know. And you're gonna have to align this black gap here with this coil thing here, all right? But you do the same. You just go front, go back until it's aligned, and it's almost aligned. I think it's perfectly aligned already. Just a bit more to the side, and now it's perfectly aligned. Go to the intersection here, put the part, and you keep doing this, all right? And now I'm gonna speed up the process so you don't have to listen for me to do. We will do this 16 times. Okay, guys. Now what we're gonna do? We will go once more to the Corvette workshop so we can continue the build. We go here. Modify, all right, and then we're gonna get these hubs here. We're gonna get these walkways here, and we will snap walkways all around this paneled window to create the first circle, okay? But there's a right way of doing this. You have to duplicate, and you're gonna attach this to the window, but the walkway must be facing front. Must be facing forwards, okay? If you use your mouse cursor, you see it rotates. And how do you know this is facing forward? Well, here it's facing forward. It's always facing forward when it's aligned with the bed we made, with the stage we made, okay? And then if you go slightly to the right, if it just snaps without turning, it's because it's in the right direction. You see, I'm gonna change it here. You see how it flips? If it's flipping, it's wrong. You just go. Now it's the right way. This is how you know it's okay. All right. Then you put one here. You go right here and we will put another one in this angle, and it's not going the right way. You see? You just rotate your mouse to make sure it's in the right place. Now it's in the right place. You know. It just goes and it's still facing forward. This one is facing forward too. Okay. This one is facing forward too. Right here, also facing forward. This is gonna happen a lot. Just get it and put it back here. Okay. Another one back here, also in the right direction. This one is not in the right direction. Still not in the right direction. Now it's in the right direction. You see? It's like it was going backwards and then it just bends over this paneled window here. Okay. And the last one, it doesn't matter. It must not face forward. It must face sideways. It doesn't matter what side you want. You know, it can be like this or the other. This is the final shape you're gonna get. Okay. All of these are going forward. All of these are going forward. This one is going forward, and this one is going sideways. Doesn't matter which side. How do you know? It's good to check if this is okay before you save your game again. Okay. You go here and duplicate the cockpit, and just check if the cockpit is always attaching to the front of these guys. Okay, this is right, and you check all of them. If in any of this one the cockpit is facing backwards, you did it wrong, and you're gonna have to start again. Okay, it's okay, and this one doesn't matter. Because if you accidentally delete one of these, or if you misplaced it, you cannot remove and put it again. So you better just quit without saving by storing the design for later, okay? Then trying to put the window again. Since we already did it right, we're just gonna save this by clicking apply edits. And then the ship is saved again, okay? You are safe to make mistakes now. The ship is saved. So, okay, let's continue. And now, guys, we're gonna have to expand the circle outwards. You know, to do this, you just go to the Corvette tool sharp, start modifying again, and you're gonna duplicate these guys outside, just like this. There's no risk of it staying in the wrong orientation anymore. It's always gonna attach in the right orientation. All right. You make this all around. Then you're gonna delete the central one. Be careful to not delete the wrong parts. Okay. Delete this 8. You see, when I delete the walkway, the panel of the window is also gone. That's why you cannot go wrong when you're doing this. All right. And since we're not be able to see, we will not be able to save because these modules are not connected. All you have to do is like duplicate them below. This is part of the next step also. So you just go and duplicate all of them one level below where they are at the moment, just like this. It is time consuming, I know. Just stay with me. This is going to be worth it in the end. All right. This is what we end up with. Exactly like this. Check this picture, check this image, see if yours is like this, and you're good to go to the next step. Okay, guys, now we will save the game again, save the ship again by applying the edits. Go on foot and go over this platform one more time, so we can do the other 8 that are missing. All right, just pick a place to start. You can use this walls around you to know where to put the next part, and it's gonna be here. The same process as before. Just align the big gap at the top with the thin gap at the bottom and place it just like you did until now. I'm gonna speed up the process and let's go. Just go with me. Make just the first one. Get the panel of the window. Make sure the toggle free placement is enabled. You see the yellow frame around the icon at the toolbar. Go next to it and try to align it. Okay? Remember to turn on your torch if it's off. Just place the first here and go around doing all again. Alright, now we finish this and we're gonna save the game again. Alright? Modify. And we're done. Okay guys, congratulations. If you made it this far, you just mastered the art of radial building. Now you're gonna go and make your own flying saucers. Alright? Now let's expand this guy here. Go to this walkway here, duplicate it, and you see it's already facing the right direction. Here, this one is not. Now it's facing the right direction. You can see when we place it like to the side, it's okay. This one is not. Now it's facing front. This one facing front. Front. I think now it's facing front. Yeah, it is. This one too. This side. All right. And the last one. Always go in front from the point you are. Okay? Perfect. Now we will expand it one more step outside. Since we have a lot of snapping points, it can be tricky, but be patient, all right? Just go with me. Going around, expanding this circle. Okay. Now we can get the cockpit again, just to check if everything is facing front. Yes, yes. Just go over all these walkways to check if the cockpit always snaps facing front. Front, okay. Here, front. Perfect, guys. That's it. Now we have this beautiful circle. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna delete the center one. I advise you to save the game one more time. Just go to apply edits. Now it's saved, and go back to edit. Alright, now you can safely remove this for this 8 in the middle, okay? And you have this beautiful circular shape in the front of the ship. Amazing, isn't it? You're now a professional on radial building. This is the first technique. This is the hardest technique, actually. This video started with the hardest technique right in your face, okay? If you came this far, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy from now on, all right? And now, guys, before we start removing all this stuff from here, so we can go ahead with the ship, there's just one more panel window we'll have to put, okay? This is a special one. I'm gonna go apply edits, go on foot again, go over the ship, and go to the front of the ship. Right here, in the front of the ship. We're gonna make just one more time the same process we did. Remember to toggle free placement, put another here, right in the front. This one, you have to be extra careful. If you wasn't being careful till now, be careful now, because this one has to be perfectly aligned. There it is. Then I go back, modify, and right in the front, we're gonna put one here, duplicate one of this, and this one is gonna be facing to the sides. It's not gonna be facing forward like this. This is gonna be facing to the sides. This is a special one, okay? Put it here and expand it to here, maybe to here, let's see. And we can remove this and this. All right, that's exactly what we needed. Just leave this guy here, we're gonna use it later in the build, okay? But this is really a special one you're gonna understand when the time comes, all right? Now we will put these guys one step down, like we did with the first circle we made, all right? Before we delete the stage, the scaffolding we did. And I'm gonna explain to you why just in a second. Let's go with me, make this to these 8 guys here. One more, and this one. Kind of tricky, but it's gonna work. Sometimes you have to move the camera to get it to snap in the right place. There it is. Okay. Now we can delete the first layer, okay? Because we already have the second one. Just go with me. Extra careful not to delete the wrong part. Amazing. So after you save the game one more time by going out the edit mode and going back to the edit mode, you will start removing all these guys from here, okay? And now I'm gonna show you what you have to do if you make a mistake, because mistakes happen, you know? Let's say I'm start deleting everything here and I accidentally remove 2 of these and I say, oh my God, what I'm gonna do right now? Do I have to start all over? No, you don't. You just go to the store design for later option, okay? You come here to the workshop again and you click start fresh edits to your ship. I did not rename mine yet to Bowie. I'm gonna do it next. And you go begin new modifications. And back you are. Everything is fine, okay? So save often. So you're gonna save some frustration for yourself, all right? Let's do it the right way right now. Just remove everything from here. Let's get this landing thing here. I can't click on it. Oh, there it is. And put it here in the ship. We're gonna worry about this in a bit. Keep removing this one from the bottom. This one. Let's go here. See, we're missing some. This one. And there's 2 in the front. Here and here. And there you have the circle. Yeah. Nothing left to remove for now. Okay guys, now it's time to learn another technique. This one is called offset displacement or offset building, okay? We have this grid in the game where everything aligns like in a Lego, I'd say, base. in its specific spot. But there's a way for you to place a block like this, a walkway like this, like half to the side or maybe half to the bottom or half in the diagonal, you know. And this is exactly what we're gonna do now. How do you do this? You use some special parts. I like to use the small vent for this technique, okay? So what you're gonna do is gonna get the small vent and we're gonna place small vents all around to the inner part of this circle here, just like I'm doing right now. Just keep going. This is actually a way for you to find out if you lined everything forward properly, you know, everything's fine. And once you put a small vent in everything, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go, you see, now the vent is by the side of this walkway. You're gonna click the walkway, and you're gonna move this walkway until the vent is at the top. Just like this. It was by the right side, and now the vent is at the top of the walkway. And what I just did, I did put this walkway half step to the right and half step to the bottom. And we're gonna do this with all of the other walkways, because this is gonna make the circle a bit smaller and it's gonna look better in the ship. All right, so let's keep doing this. Let's do this with this one, this, and follow along with me. You see, you just click the walkway, pull it a bit for you, and eventually it's gonna line just below the vent that was at its side. There you go. Now you have a smaller circle. You see? Very nice, isn't it? Okay, now this one got disconnected. We're gonna duplicate this one over here just for it to be connected again. And we're gonna save to avoid making mistakes. And this was the offset building technique, all right? There's just one more technique we're gonna learn a bit further ahead, all right? Now let's remove all these vents, being careful not to remove the wrong part. You can remove everything safely. And now we have this perfectly flat, perfect flat circle that will be at the back of the ship. But we need in the Bowie the circle to be like leaning upwards and then to be upwards again to the end. How we do this? We use the same technique in conjunction with one another technique. That's the last one I'm gonna show to you. Okay. For this we will use some colors now to help us. All right. This here is gonna be the bottom layer of the ship. So we're not gonna move the 5 at the bottom, at the back of the ship, and then we're gonna go one, jump one, skip one, go the other, skip the one, and go to the front of the ship. Then let's go to the back of the ship right here. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and the 4th we're gonna paint it orange. All right, because this one is gonna go up by half a step. This one is gonna go up by 1 full step, so we don't have to offset it. You're gonna understand. Just go with me. We start with this one, and then we skip one, paint this, and then we paint the 3 at the front of the ship, skip one, paint this, and paint this. If you did it right, you're gonna end up with this shape. 5 at the bottom, at the back of the ship without color, 1 colored, and then skip 3 color at the front, skip 1 color, skip 1 color, and back here the 5 at the back. Okay. And I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive, guys, but I'm assuming you guys don't know about any of these techniques, and I know many of you may already know about these techniques. Okay, but I'm taking this opportunity to teach you the best I can so you can make really intricate ships too. You have to learn this so you get out of the basics. Okay, now we're gonna put all of these guys one half step up. How do you do this? We use once more the small vent. We're gonna put a small vent over every colored walkway here. Just like this, okay? And then we will get the colored walkway and we put it back over here. The vent was at the top and you want it to be at the back of the walkway now, like this. You see, it's gonna be off, but we're gonna put it back with the last technique I'm gonna show in just a second. Keep doing this, just go with me. It can't be complicated. Get the colored one and you're gonna make the vent at the back of the colored one. All right, gonna remove this one so I can see better. Get this one here. You see, the vent is at the back. It's kind of convoluted here, but go with me. Let's go. Once more. It's gonna end up with a shape like this. All right. Just 2 more to go. Go up. Go up. And if you did everything right, you're gonna end up with this shape. Everything offset half step to the top and half step to the front. All right. Next step. For this next step, we can remove all the vents carefully. This one is kind of tucked in the middle. Yeah, just like this. And these vents too. And when we remove all of them, we're gonna use a very special part that allows us to slide this walkway by half step forward or front. And this part is the rock hopper propeller module, okay? But it just works when you're using it in the right side of the walkway. It doesn't work in this side, just in this side, you know? So what you're gonna do, you flip it and you put here in this side. And now you're able to get this walkway and place it half step back. You see what I did? One more time. Put here, half step back. And you keep doing this. You see how you can't put right in the side? It's because the right side of the part is here, because everything is going forwards, remember? So we're gonna put this one here. And you keep sliding everything half step backwards, just like this. And you just missed the front one here, because it is also offset one half step to the front. We put the walkway here, that's it, and we go half step back. Now we can safely remove this hopper here. And now we have exactly what we want, all right? Duplicate this one so we can save. It's connected again. And go ahead and save. Okay guys, now we have to start to tilt this circle to the top, right? We're gonna go this way and then this way. We're gonna make the back of the ship and start making the details, all right? Okay, this one is already at the right height, okay? Now we'll duplicate this one, and this one is already at the right height now. We're gonna do the same with this, and this is gonna be 2 times. You see how we're making kind of a ladder that goes up here? And we keep doing this. Just duplicate the parts, put it on top of each other. This one is gonna look like this. Like this. Let's keep the colors, okay? I misplaced this one. Okay, now it's in the right spot. One more time. Duplicate this one. And we keep the colors, all right? Now we have this shape going up. What you're gonna do now, we'll just duplicate this one 2 times, and this one 2 times. I misplaced this one. Here. Okay, now we can delete this one in the middle. Just leave the score here, all right? And we delete the ones at the bottom. Just follow along with me. That's it. We have the bottom part with the right angle already. Now we gotta go up. We gotta go the other one, make the other one going upwards, okay? This one's gonna take a bit more time, and I will increase the video speed just for you not to waste too much time here. You just have to go duplicating and going in the opposite direction, okay? Let's go. And there we have it, guys. We have the back support of the ship done. Let's take a look. That's it. You see how it gets dark up here? It's going to be a bit harder to make the engines here, but we're going to do it. Let's go. Now we're going to make a little bit of the front of the ship, and then we'll go to the engines, okay? First thing, get this Titan boarding ramp here and put it in the last door here in the front of the ship, just like this, okay? Then you duplicate this walkway here, put it over the ramp, go to the front of the ship, remove this walkway here, and you will put an Ambassador class hab in this place. Just flip it right like this, and it's gonna fit over these two special ones, okay? After you've done that, you can safely remove this one in the middle. You're not gonna need this here anymore, all right? Just like this. At this point, you can safely paint everything black, all right? So, since the last patch, we're able to paint everything at once. You just choose one hab here, one walkway, and you're gonna go with the gray and dark gray inverted gloss finish, okay? And you go apply to entire Corvette and also the back one here. You see how dark it became when I applied this one? Yeah, great, because from now on we're gonna try to use colors to focus on the steps we're doing, all right? Now we're gonna make the engines. For the engines, the first thing we need is to get the fuel rods, this part here, and then we're gonna put one here. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3 from the back side of the ship. Put one here, the same on the other side. Then you go to the upper part, and do it in the same place. One here, go to the back, 1, 2, 3, and one here. You see, it's gonna be at a 45-degree angle from the back of the ship. Okay. Then you go here, right over this bridge of walkways we made. And we're gonna get this walkway here and duplicate it 2 times to the back. Just like this. Then you remove this one and you paint this one in orange so you can tell it apart from the ship. Okay? Now we're gonna use the technique of offsetting it. We're gonna offset this one step, half step to the back using the small vent. We put the small vent at the back side of the walkway, click on the walkway, and then put it underneath, beneath the vent, okay? Then you go to the side, take the vent, and put it in the left side of the walkway. And you do the same. Click on the walkway, and put this under the vent, all right? Now you can delete the vent, and we're gonna use the other technique involving the rock hopper propeller module. We flip it so you can put it in the right side of the part, put it here, then you click on the walkway and slide it half step forward. And now we can remove this hopper. Now the engine core is at the exact place it must be. We're gonna have to replicate it up and to the side, okay? So I just go duplicating the piece to the right like this. Oops, this one I misplaced, okay? One more time. Okay. Now you can remove these ones. Being extra careful not to remove the black piece. You're gonna remove only the orange ones. You put your mouse over it, and if it's black, don't click. Just click when the outline is orange, like this. Okay? Now you have all the both cores from the bottom part of the ship are done. Now we gotta duplicate this one to the top until it fits right inside this fuel rod here. Okay? We're gonna have to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And now it is exactly in the middle of the fuel rods, as you can see. It's a bit dark because the light is really bad here, but if you hover your mouse on it, you're gonna see the outline. All right? Now you can remove the others. Being extra careful. Okay? And now we're gonna do the same. We're gonna duplicate this one to the left. Being extra careful here because there's a lot of snap points back there, down there, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And now you can remove the ones from between the two in the extreme edges. Remove this, this, look for the orange one, this, and this. Okay? Now since we're here, we're gonna paint these rods black. This one too, here and here. Okay, the engine core is ready. Now we're gonna go to the engine detailing. For the engine detailing, you can actually start by painting the core black, like we did with the fuel rods, okay? Since it was already selected, it's already black. Let's see. Yeah, it's actually gray and dark gray, and then inverted gloss finish. It ends up almost black, okay? Now what you have to do is we're gonna have to offset this part again, a duplicate of it, all right? Then we're gonna duplicate this one, put it underneath this one, below this one, right here, okay? Paint it red, orange actually, so you can tell it apart from the correct part, all right? And now we will offset this halfway up and backwards using a vent. So get a small vent, put it right here. Then we're gonna get this orange part here, the orange walkway, and put it over the vent, just like this, okay? Now you can delete this vent that is below it, all right? And then we're gonna get another hopper, flip it, put it on the side. Kind of tricky, okay, right here. And then you can slide this one through the other one, just like this. Pay attention to be sure it's through the other one, just like this. And you can remove this hopper now. If you look at the side, you can see that the orange one, it's halfway through the black one, and you can see it's flickering, right? You can see the texture flickering. That proves it is in the exact correct place, right? Now what you have to do, you have to do the same thing. We're gonna duplicate this one to the side until we reach the other side. So let's start. One here. It's 5 times. This last one I misplaced it. You can see, right? It's stacked. It's not supposed to be stacked. It's supposed to go through this one. So just click it and put it in the right place, just like this. Okay. Now we can go up, duplicating this orange one, like this. You see? Be careful not to put it over, stacked on top of the black one. You're gonna go through, just like this, and you keep going. Go up. And we'll go through this one too. You see, this is below, this is through the black one. Okay, it's very hard to see, But if you pay attention to the overlay, you can see when it's in the right place. Like this is the wrong place, and here you can see it going through the black one. This is the right place. Just put it here, all right? And then we're gonna duplicate this one to the right, to the left, I mean, just like we did in the bottom part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not like this, through the black one. 5, okay? You're gonna have to be really careful here. Okay, now I can remove the extra ones we're not gonna need, okay? Just leave the orange one at the edges. And this one we can remove. This one, this, and you can come here and remove the orange one here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see, but here you can see it clearly. You see the orange at the top, the black at the middle, and the other orange. Remove this one, the bottom one, and go removing until just leave the bottom one here too. You see, this is the top one. Now I have the black and the orange at the back, at the bottom. Remove this one, this, and this. Okay. Now we have the orange here. Now what we're gonna do? We are gonna get this structural decoration. It's the firebox fairing. Okay. And you're gonna flip it like this, so it's gonna face outwards, and we'll go and put it over here, but not stacked on top of the black, but through the black, just like this. Okay, you go to the other side, you flip it by pressing E and do the same, just like this, through the black one. All right, now you go up, you're gonna flip the fairing vertically, and you go put it down here, not stacked to the black, but through the black, just like this. Flip it again, press an E, go to the other side, and go through, and you're done with this. All right. Next step is to remove the bottom orange walkway from all the parts. Remove this one, remove this, remove the top orange here. Okay. Come here and remove this one also. Okay. Now we'll duplicate the fairing, flip it vertically, and put it down here, not stacked, but through. Okay, just like I did. Flip it, press an E, do the same in the other side, through the black one. All right. Go up, flip it vertically, and put it here, through the black. Press E to flip it again, and put it through here. That's it. Now we'll do the front detailing of the engine, okay? You're gonna select the decoration cargo link, okay? This cargo link here. And just go at the front of the engine and put it right here. It's gonna snap in the perfect place. And it's not gonna snap correctly in any other place. It's just in the right place. It's gonna face like this. You do it here. You do it on the other side. Go up. Doing the front side of this engine here, and you're done with this. Okay, and now we're gonna get the thruster. The one here, we just get it. We're not gonna duplicate this one. Just take it here and put it in the right place. This one has to be aligned correctly. You know, you can see it slides up and down. You have to put exactly in the middle, not here, but here. And you're gonna do it in all the 4 engines. Here. Check here, right in the middle, same thing here. Yeah, this is the right place for all of them. And the last one goes right here above the ramp, okay? Now we have all the 5 engines. The last thing we have to do is to paint everything in a dark color with the gray and dark gray inverted gloss, all right? So we have this fairing here, this detailing here, the cargo link, go down, here too. Also paint the thrusters if they are not black already. Okay, go up here and paint this one. You see when you put the mouse, it's gonna highlight and you're gonna see it's orange. Down here, same thing, paint it black. I think right in the front. This one is still orange. Here, here, and here. Okay? And all the ship engines are complete. Alright guys, for the next step, we're gonna make some very delicate parts in the front of the ship, but it's gonna be awesome once we complete it, okay? What you're gonna do? Well, we have these two walkways down here, alright? We can safely remove this back one, we don't need it anymore, alright? Then you're gonna paint this one in orange so we can tell it apart from the rest of the ship, okay? Just paint it orange and black in the gloss finish to have this bright color, alright? What you're gonna do, you will duplicate this one over itself like this, and one more time, like this, okay? You're gonna have 3 of them stacked on top of each other, alright? Then you will get the rock hopper propeller module, flip it to put it at the back here, at this side, so we can slide the front. You just put it here, it's gonna look like this, see? And then you click this one, slide it to the left, half step, duplicate it, and slide it to the right. Okay, it's gonna look like this, like a small T shape at the front of the ship, just like this. You can remove this propeller here. You don't need propeller. You don't need this anymore. All right. Then you will get the streamlined trim cap, and you're gonna put one in the front, facing like this. You're gonna flip it and put it here. It's gonna look exactly like this. All right. This is the front of the ship. This is the shape of the front of the Bowie. Even this air inlet here looks exactly like the original model. All right. Now we're gonna paint this with the Bowie whole ship, whole color. This is gonna be maroon and sky blue for these parts, for these 2 parts. I'm gonna leave like that. All right. Okay. Next step, we'll remove these 2 on the top. This one. And this. You'll see this streamline is gonna go crazy, but don't worry, just leave it like that for now, okay? And now over this orange here, you will put the azimuth class reactor, all right? You see, it can snap here, it can snap in several parts, but you're gonna put right over the orange here, just like this, okay? I prefer to paint mine in the gray and dark gray inverted gloss to match the rest of the ship, okay? And that's it. Now you can remove this orange here, all right? And this one, you're gonna get it, and you're gonna put it right here under this black one. It's gonna be like a sandwich. You see one at the top, one at the bottom, and one at the middle. Now you duplicate this one to the side, like this. It's a bit hard to align. The other side too. Like this. And now you have 3. On side of each other, all right? Now we will get the, it's actually here, we used it already, right? You're gonna get this Medusa, I think, Medusa class reactor, and you're gonna put it right here, connected to this temporary walkway, and one, duplicate it, and put one on the other side, just like this, all right? Mine are already painted in black, you know. The color of these are not too important. You can leave the color you want, but I prefer to keep the consistency with the rest of the ship. All right. There's gonna be some wizardry here to hide these guys inside the ship. You're not gonna see this. It's gonna be great once it's complete. You guys are gonna see. And now you can remove all these 3 walkways that you use here. The orange one, we will not need them anymore. Okay. So I just go to the side of the ship here and I press X to remove this one. The next, and the next, you're gonna have this access here back. And that's it. Alright guys, for this next part, we will also have to offset some stuff, and we're gonna have to use temporary walkways, okay? So what I wanted to do, I wanted to come to this side of the ship, and you get this one, and you paint it in red. And why in red and not in orange, like we're doing like until now? Because we will have to offset this 2 times, and I wanted to do in red 1 time and in orange the other time. So if you have to go back to the video, you know in which part you are, okay? Now we're doing the red part then. What you're gonna do, you're gonna duplicate this one over itself, and you're gonna do it 1 more time, okay? Just like this. After that, you will get a small vent and put it at the back of the walkway like this, okay? And then you get this walkway and put it at the left side of the vent, just like I did. It's gonna offset this half step to the left and half step to the back. Now we can remove this vent, and we will get the rockhopper propeller, invert it, put it here at this side, okay? Where is it? Oh, okay. Sometimes it goes to the wrong place. Put it here, and then we will click here and slide it half step to the front, just like this, and remove the propeller. It's gonna look like this, you see? This offset. Now we will duplicate this red one to the front a few times. You're gonna go 1, you're gonna go 2 times to the front, okay? And we will have like 3 red ones in front of each other, all right? And then we will get the piece, what is it called? It's the, let me find it. Arcadia aerofoil, okay? You're gonna get this one, you're gonna flip it to the side, and we'll put this not here at the back, but at the front of the frontmost temporary walkway we put there. And it's gonna go like this. You see, it will fit exactly over this Medusa here, and it's not gonna clip outside it, just a bit. You can barely see the clipping, all right? And now we can remove these red guys here. Remove this. Being careful, of course, not to remove the wrong parts. Remove all of them, and you can paint this one in the maroon and sky blue, but now inverted gloss finish. Actually, this one is gonna be red. Yeah, that's right. This is gonna be red. Red and light gray in the gloss finish, okay? And now I have to do exactly the same at the other side. So let's go to the other side. Let's paint the red one. You see, it's not this one over the bridge, but the next one right to it. I painted it red, and I do the same. Duplicate it 2 times above each other, all right? Go to the back, get a small vent, put at the back of the walkway here, and then you get the walkway and put it at the right side of the vent, just like I did here. You see? You can remove the vent now, go to this side, you put it here, and then you get this walkway and slide it to the front like this. You see? Offset half step to the front, remove the propeller, go to the side, duplicate it 2 times to have 3 in front of each other. One here and one here, okay? Then you can duplicate this Arcadia aerofoil here, flip it to the side, and put it at the front like this, covering the Medusa class reactor, just like this. And you keep it in red. That's why I actually made it red, so because this part is going to be red too, so you can relate, all right? Now you can remove this one, always being extra careful not to remove the wrong parts, okay? And that part is complete. Okay guys, for the next part, we're gonna make another temporary walkways here, so we can put some detail in the front of the ship, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna duplicate this back walkway here and put it right at the front of itself, and you're gonna paint it orange, so it's gonna be easy for us to delete what you have to delete when you're finished, okay? Use the gloss finish to make it easier to see. Now, you will duplicate this guy to the right side, to the left side like this, and once more to the right side like this. You know, we already made this shape in a previous step, we're making it again, okay? Then you duplicate it over itself like this, and over itself like this. You see, it's gonna clip through this circular part here. You're gonna see this pattern here, just like this, okay? Now you go a little back to the back side of the ship, and you're gonna duplicate it once again at the bottom of itself, like this and like this, okay? If you did it correctly, you're gonna have 3 orange walkways stacked over each other at each side of the ship, just like this, all right? Then you go back to the front of the ship, and you're gonna select the Arcadia stabilizer, okay? And you're gonna put one connected to the top one here. You're gonna press E to flip it and connect to the other one right here. Go to the bottom, Press R to flip it vertically, put it here, connected to this one. Press E to flip it horizontally and put it here, connected to this one. A bit tricky to align, just like this. You see? And if you did it correctly, this is all gonna be facing forward, making like this shape, this slope shape to the front. Okay? Now we're gonna paint it to the right color. Just go and select the maroon and sky blue inverted gloss and apply it to the 4 of them, just like this. All right? When you're done painting these Arcadia stabilizers, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna delete this orange one too, the central one, okay? Then you go to the back, to the bottom and the back of the ship, to the side, delete this one, and the same at the other side. But this one, you're gonna keep it. You're gonna paint this one in the same color you're using for the rest of the hull. You see? Just like this. And you go to this one and you paint this one like this too, with the maroon and sky blue inverted gloss. All right? And if you did it correctly, you're gonna have this shape of the ship at the moment. Now would be a good time to save. If you're not saving between your steps, just press your mouse and go apply edits, and save your ship, so if you mess up, you can resume from where you stopped. And let's go to the other part. For this next part, guys, we're gonna offset the same red walkway we did before, but in a different direction, okay? So we're gonna paint this one in orange, and then we're gonna duplicate itself once at the top. Then we will select a small vent, put it at the top of this walkway, get the walkway, and then put it at the left side of the vent, just like this, okay? You can remove the vent now. And now you duplicate this walkway once at the front, like this, and you go up 2 times, and then you go bottom 1 time. If you did it correctly, you're gonna have 4 stacked on it over each other. Then you go to the top one and duplicate to the front, and at the bottom one and duplicate it to the front too. And you're gonna end up with this kind of like a fork, like a C shape, all right? Then you go to the front and you will select the, what's the name? Argonaut airfoil, all right? You're gonna flip it to this side and put it aligned with this top one, like here at the edge of this. You press R to flip it vertically and put it at the bottom, just like this. You see? And now you can duplicate this Arcadia. Duplicate or get another, right? I don't know. Get this one, duplicate it, and then you can flip it until it's in this position, all right? Then you put it aligned here with this bottom walkway, this back walkway here, okay? Then you press R to flip it vertically and put it at the bottom like this, all right? Then you can paint this one in red, gloss finish, and this one in red, gloss finish too, all right? And now you can remove this orange walkways here and remove this last one here, but not this one. This one is part of the ship, so we're just gonna paint it in dark and gray inverted gloss. Go to the front and paint this one in maroon and sky blue inverted, and the same at the bottom, okay? And you're gonna end up with this shaping right here. And now we're gonna do exactly the same at the other side of the ship. So we just go to the other side. This one we painted orange like we did before. Duplicate it once at the top. Now we get a small vent, put it at the top, and then we move the walkway to the right side of the vent, and you can delete this vent. It's gonna be like this. Duplicate it once to the front, twice top, one more time at the bottom. You end up with 4 stacked. Put one on the front here, at the topmost part. Kind of tricky to align sometimes, okay? Here, you end up with this C shape, all right? Now you can just get the parts from the other side that are painted in the right color already. You get this Arcadia, Argonaut airfoil here. Press E to flip it horizontally. And then you try your best to put it in the right place here, just like this, okay? R to flip it vertically. Same thing at the bottom, just like this. And then you get this Arcadia stabilizers here. Press E to flip it horizontally. Put it here. Press R Put it down here. Awesome. And now you can remove this temporary walkways here by pressing X. This one back here too. This one and this one you're gonna paint gray and dark gray inverted gloss. And I think we're pretty much done with the offsetting now, okay? The next parts are gonna be easier because we're not gonna have to offset, but it's gonna be a tight fit, so you have to be patient, but we're getting there. Okay guys, now let's finish the ship core, all right? We're gonna go over the ship right here, and you're gonna select this duplicate actually, this bottom hub here. You're gonna press E, and you're gonna put it right over itself, okay? And you're gonna see once you put this hub here, it's gonna clip this reactor right in the middle, just like this. All right. Then we will have to duplicate this one more time, and you're gonna put over this part. And I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be hard to align, but once you duplicate this guy and you have this selected in your cursor, you're gonna have to slide this over this edge here. You see, when I'm sliding my cursor now. Right, passing over this silver circle here, and then it's gonna align to the right side. When this part here flips to the side, you know it's in the right place, okay? So let's go with me. You go to this guy, press E to duplicate it, and then you go over here and start sliding it down like this, and you see, like the front part of the ship just flip to the perfect spot. This is the correct spot you're gonna have to put it. One more time, you go to this, and you come here and you slide it over here, this edge, and it's gonna fit perfectly and flip the front of the ship. And then you can put this head here, just like this. You see? Look at this flat floor. Awesome, isn't it? Flat floor. Awesome, isn't it? Okay, now we're gonna duplicate this head one more time, put it in the far back here, align to the engine, all right? And then you can duplicate one of these walkways here, put it at the front, all right? You come here and you get this cockpit we used at the beginning of the video, and you put it over here. It's even black already. You see? Perfect. And then you can go back here, and you're gonna get this. I think it's the ambassador boarding ramp, right? You flip it, press an E, and you're gonna put it here at the front of the ship, at the bottom part, connected to this hub down here. All right. And you're gonna paint this in the correct color. It's gonna be gray and dark gray inverted gloss to look black. All right, perfect. Now the front is almost done. Now we will select the speedbird cowling, and you're gonna put one here over the ship, right after the cockpit, like this. It's already black. It's in the right color. And you go bottom here. You flip this guy. Sorry about the camera. Flip this guy vertically. And you're gonna align this one just right, just after the ramp, like this, okay? And if you come here to see, sorry about the camera again, the ship is huge, man. It's kind of hard to maneuver the camera around. You see that the scowling is exactly between the two ramps, the back and the front ramp, all right? And we're getting almost done, guys. It's almost done. Let's go. For the next part, let's put the landing gear in the right place and get rid of this starting pieces we used, okay? So I'm gonna get this landing mag-fueled landing thrusters, and you just like tuck this inside the back engines here where it looks best. I think the best place to put is here, like between the parts, like connecting them. You put one right here, okay? And then you can go, I don't think you have to get it at the tip here, so you're able to duplicate it. Let's see if it's black. Yeah, it's already gray and dark gray and inverted gloss. You duplicate this one by pressing E, all right? And just go to the other side and put it at the same place. That's it. Now you have this landing thrusters in the best possible way you can have them, all right? Then you can get this gun. You're gonna get this one, and you're gonna put it in this cheek here, like this, you know? Let's see if it's black already. It is. Let's duplicate this one and put it in the other side, connected here. Perfect. And then you can come here and remove all these temporary walkways. We're not gonna need these anymore because the ship is almost done at this point, okay? Let's keep going with the detailing. Okay, and now guys, we will get what's called It's the Arcadia wing module. All right. We're gonna go to the side and we're gonna put one here at the top, and you see it almost connects perfectly with this front little triangular part. You know, you can put it back, you can put like this, but if you keep moving, you're gonna see it's gonna connect to this point, and this is the perfect spot. You put one here. Okay, let's paint it in the color, the right color already. This one, maroon inverted. Okay, duplicate this one, go to the bottom and align it and do the same here. All right, you just go to the other side of the ship, press E to flip it horizontally, put one here, go back and put one here, aligned to the top one. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna get the Arcadia aerofoil and do the same, but in this back part here. You're not gonna put in this place like tucked inside the front part. You're gonna slide it to the back, and it's in this side. You see, just the tip of the part connects to the tip of the other part, just like we're doing here. Not this way, this way. Perfect. All right. Let's paint it in the right color. I think it's in the right color already, but well. And then I duplicate this one, go to the bottom, put it here, align to the one at the top. Press E to flip it, go to the other side of the ship and do the same. Not like this, not in this place, but at the far bottom part of the far bottom part of this walkway here. One here and one here. And we check if it's all right. All right at this side. All right at this side. The ship is almost done now, guys. You can see we have reached the 99/100% complexity we can to the ship. At this point, the ship is flyable already. Okay. The next part we're gonna do is like small details. Okay, but just at this point you're finished. If you want to stop the tutorial here and go fly your ship, go ahead. It's done. But what I chose to do with my last part to cap the complexity to 100. I just chose to put a window here in the back of the ship. I came here, I get a paneled window. Where is it? This one, okay? And I put a window here because I like being able to see the back of the ship when I'm docked to the station, you know? This kind of stuff. And this window is really nice because you can also actually see the cockpit from it. So you can see the pilot seat there, all right? Now we have reached the 100% complexity, and we're gonna just go touring the interior, and I'm gonna give you some tips and things that I've done in the interior of the ship. All right. So I'm gonna apply the edits here. The ship is finished. I'm gonna rename it to Bowie. Let's go. Starship. Bowie. Awesome. And then let's go inside. This ship is not very practical. It's not. You're gonna have to jump in order to reach inside. But it looks like the movie. Well, that's what people want, right? So the first thing you're gonna have to do is gonna have to put a stairway here, right at the boarding ramp at the end here. You see? Then you go up, and this, you see this black wall here. This black wall is this hub that I flipped to cover the reactor. You know, we're gonna do something nice here a bit later. We're gonna get another internal stairway here and gonna put it in this place. It's very similar to what I did to the Milano, right? Like this kind of shape to the stairs. Up here we can see the station through this back window, and we can see the pilot seat there, you know. And then what I chose to put over here, I chose to put a mission radar at this place, and then I can put the refiner. I did put a refiner here and back here too. One refiner here and one refiner here. I think I like the refiners because I get a lot of runaway modes, right, for the nanites, and it's very fun, very cool to have this. And you can also put stuff here. You see, this one is clipping. You see this clipping parts here. It doesn't look that bad, does it? I think it ended up looking cool actually. It gives a little variety inside of the ship, you know. In this place, I chose to put this inventory ship modules. Okay, I did put one here, and I did put the number 1 at this part, so I can have both of them. You can use the storage here. All right, and then to the at this floor, what I chose to do, I did put a Medipod here, so I could mimic like the med bay that the guys put Rocket to heal when they are doing their search in the third movie, you know. So I like to imagine like Rocket could be here healing. Okay, there is this clipping here that doesn't look very good, but you can easily fix this one by using this, where is it, let me find, by using this flat panel here. You know, you can put one over this wall, increase it a bit like this, kind of trick to align sometimes. You see, now you fix this ugly clipping that was here before. All right, and the rest is really up to you guys. I think, I know, you know, you do the interior whatever the way you want to, you know. I always like to have a refiner, not a refiner, nutrition unit here, a kitchen. Okay, and you can actually put all of this internal storage if you want, or if you want, I don't know, to plant a lot of nip here, you can have some living walls, you know, to do this kind of shady dealing. Don't you think Peter Quill will do it? Of course he do. Okay, but I'm gonna put the storages here so I can prove to you that you can have a lot of storage inside the ship. And I'm gonna put the third one here at this part, the fourth one here. Okay, and here I'm gonna have the fifth, and then I'm gonna go to the lower deck, and I'm gonna put the sixth here, the seventh, the eighth, and the ninth. You see, guys, we use all the storage compartments. The ship is pretty spacious inside. It has a lot of space, and it's kind of crazy, isn't it, that we have this kind of space inside the ship. And then you're free to decorate the way you want. You know, I'm really not sure about the interior of the Bowie. I never looked into it too much, but I think it ended up pretty nice. And these ambassador colors match the ship very well, because the Bowie is not like a filthy ship like the Milano. It is a very clean ship, and this white and black inside really fits the ship nicely. Okay, and I just remembered something, guys. You can actually make the ship look a bit rounder in this circular parts back here. I forgot it, but I'm gonna show it to you how to do it if you want. It's not mandatory, you know, but it will make the ship look a bit better. So I'm gonna start a new modification here, and what you have to do is you're gonna exchange these walkways with another part. So let's get this industrial joint here and put it over this tree at the bottom, at the back, I mean, paint it in the red color. Okay, delete the ones at the bottom, duplicate it once more, and then you can remove the top ones. You see, and you keep doing this, and it's gonna be rounder because this part has a rounder profile. Looks a bit better. Okay, let's go and do this here one more time. Duplicate this one. Let's go to the inside. I think it's gonna be best for us. You gotta be careful here because sometimes it aligns to the craziest parts. You can go and put it at the bottom too if you're having difficulty putting it at the top, you know. This last one here is gonna be hard. Right here, like this, okay? Then remove the walkways, duplicate the guys below each other, remove the top. Same thing here, remove these two walkways, okay? Put it at the top. And then I have a rounder profile just to this. You see? It looks a bit better than it was before. It's up to you actually. Not mandatory, you don't have to do it, but if you want, just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna finish mine. I'm not gonna record it because it's kind of annoying, you know, and then I'm gonna talk just a bit more at the end of the video. And I just remembered one more thing, guys. I keep remembering stuff, sorry, but you can make this back part of the ship a bit rounder. If you're like bugged with this being so square, so blocky like this, you can use this part here. What's it called? It's a tall cabinet. You see? You can use this one here, and you can increase the size. I did this to mine. I think it looked cool. you know. You put it at about this side and you go like this. Try to position this the best you can, alright? Put it one in this place. Then you're gonna paint this in black. I think it's the best, yeah. You're gonna paint this black, okay? And then you can duplicate this one to keep the same size by pressing E. You go to the other part of the ship. And then you're gonna put this one right here, the same place. Use your mouse to rotate the part. Sometimes it's very, very annoying to do, but you need to go be patient with this. And that's it. I think it's the best you can do, right? Then it's gonna look a bit rounder here at the bottom, at the back of the ship. Okay? Yeah, I think it's looking good. Let's go from the top part. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Just like I did in my first version. Okay? And that's it, guys. We have ourselves a pretty unique vessel here. I know it was hard to build, but I hope you have learned some techniques that you can apply to your own builds. You know, you can take this one as a base and modify it as much as you want. And I thank you all a lot for the feedback you've been giving me. And I hope to make some ships for you in the future. Maybe I'm gonna try to work on the Benatar now. I don't know if I'll have time, but if I manage to squeeze some time between my jobs, I'll definitely do it. Okay? So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. See ya.